welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be going over how I created this Valentine's Day inspired look with like these little glitter tears of joy and love. So if you guys want to see how I did this look, go ahead and keep watching. Alright, to start off I'm using the Morphe 39A palette and I'm going into this shade right here, which is called Create, and I'm going to use a Sigma blending brush. This is the E25, and I'm going to put this all in the crease and on the outer and inner corner of the eye. And I'm going kind of high up into the crease as well. And in this inner corner, all right here, really blow this shade out. I'm also going to bring this down onto the lower lash line on this corner right here. Same thing on the inner corner. Just bring it down around this corner. Okay, now that we have the base of that done, I'm going to take the Sigma E40 brush, and this has no product on it at all. I'm just going to go around the edges and just smoke this out. Just make sure it's really blended in. Okay, now with the E39 brush by Sigma, it's a buff and blend brush, I'm going to go into the next shade, which is called Forever, and it's this one right here. And I'm just going to put this in the very outer corner and the very inner corner, and a little bit up into the crease on the way over to the inner corner, just a little bit. Now the same thing we did with the last color, I'm just going to take this and bring it right down here onto the lower lash line and smoke this out. Now for the inner corner on the lower lash line, I'm going to use this little smaller brush. This is a shader crease brush. It's the E47 by Sigma. I'm going to take that same shade and just go around this inner corner area. Now I'm taking the original brush, the E25, with that shade Create that we first used, and I'm just going to blend this in. Okay, now that we have that done, this is a super easy look. You just want to make sure you really blend all this out so it's super smoky. And there's no harsh lines between those two shades. We want them nice and smoked out. Okay, now I'm going to take some concealer. I'm just using the Wet n Wild concealer, and I'm using this E56 shader lid brush. I'm just going to use this to add some concealer onto the area where we're going to put the gold. And I'm also just going to put a little bit down here on the lower lash line because I'm also going to put that gold down here as well. Okay, now using that same brush, I'm going to use the Nomad Cosmetics. And this was part of a little set here. This is the Mother Nature collection. So what's really cool about this brand is they're like all natural ingredients. So you can use this as an eyeshadow, eyeliner, nail polish, your lips, bronzer, and temporary hair highlights. And it did come with, find them all. Came with all of these in that little box. So you've got like browns and greens and a really pretty like white kind of color. Anyway, here's all the colors, if you can see those. Focus, there we go. Anyway, super pretty, very shimmery, and I just like that you can use them anywhere. It's just really neat. I love adding them on the lip. For this look though, I'm going to use this one. It's MN, which stands for Mother Nature, number 2. So we're going to use this one on that little brush. And I'm going to wet the brush with, I'm just using this Longwear Sheer Envy by Hard Candy, just like a little setting spray. And I'm going to wet the brush and then pick up some of this and put it right on top of where we put that concealer. Isn't that crazy? So pretty. Okay, then I'm also going to do this on the lower lash line, right in the center. Now I'm just going to take this little e.l.f. crease brush. This is the brush I really love to use to smoke out my lower lash line. I'm going to go into that first shade we use, Create, the pink, and I'm going to just blend this right up into that gold just so it's not harsh at all, that they're blended together. And then I'm going to take that first brush we used. This is the E25. This is also the Nightlife collection by Sigma. So the handles are all sparkly and really pretty. And I'm just going to blend this right into the gold. I'm not adding any more product. I'm just kind of buffing this right next to it. Okay, now for highlight, my inner corner highlight, I took the Nomad Around the World Illuminating Palette, and I'm going into the shade right here, which is called, I don't even know, Hanalei Sunset maybe? I don't know how to say those fancy words. And I'm just going to put this on the inner corner. And then I'm going to add some ColourPop highlight. This is Flexitarian, which I'm almost out of. I'm just going to take a little bit of that and add that right on top. And then with the Sigma E70 brush, I'm going to use the same highlight and I'm going to put this up on the brow bone. This is also the same highlight that I'm wearing on my cheeks as well. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do our lower waterline. I'm using the Sigma Inner Rim Brightener. This is in the shade Final Touch. It's kind of a light pink shade. And this is so cool. This is one of my favorite products for the lower waterline, just to really brighten it up. So I'm going to add this to the lower waterline, and then I'm going to use some shadow to brighten it up to make it like this hot pink shade. So for that I'm using the E15 brush by Sigma, and again I'm going into the shade Create right here, and I'm just going to pack this on top of that inner rim highlight. Alright, now I'm going to pop on some eyeliner and lashes. For liner, I'm using the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and then for lashes, I'm using the Ardell Wispies. These are the number 113, so they're longer and I really love them. So I'm going to go ahead and pop those on and I'll be right back. Okay, liner and lashes are done, and for mascara I've been using this Lash Essence, not Lash Essence, Lash Princess. It's a false lash, okay, try to say that 5 times fast. False Lash Effect Mascara. This is by the brand Essence, and I find this at Ulta for like $5 and it works really, really well. So now for this glitter, I'm using, and this is not cosmetic grade glitter, so do not get this near your eyes. Use this at your own discretion. Like, it's not my fault if something happens to your eye. Keep it away from your eyes. I'm going to use these little pink hearts and the little gold hearts right next to them. And then I'm just using Vaseline to stick them on. And I'm using this little eyeliner brush. This is the E05 by Sigma. So all I'm going to do is put some Vaseline where I want the glitter to go. So I want it up in the gold glitter a little bit, and then down right underneath. This also works really good for glitter. Not necessarily chunky glitter, but regular glitter. Like your festival looks and that kind of thing. Vaseline works really well for that. So I'm just kind of putting some all over. These are like the insides of those the hearts that are, the gold hearts have, they're like cut out, but the insides are also in there, so it's kind of fun to add those. I think I need one a little lower on this side, so I'm going to add another one over here. There we go. And I think that is good enough. So then also for my cheeks, I did add some of the pink highlighter from the Nomad Around the World highlight palette, and I did add that to my cheekbones as well. And then on my lips, I'm wearing the Bronx Colors Matte Lip Tint. This is an MLT03, and I will have a swatching video coming out on all the shades in this collection, so keep an eye out for that one. Alright guys, that is it for this Valentine's Day inspired makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I kind of think of these like heart glitter tears as like tears of joy and tears of love, not anti-Valentine's Day like a lot of people are. I think it's a fun holiday. So if you guys like this look, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you leave. Also down in the description box there will be all the items that I used to create this look, so you can check it out, and don't forget to look for the discount codes as well. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.